Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Anuja Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Cabinet hikes MSP for all Rabi crops of 2018-19 season. Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad says the decision is a step towards doubling farmers' income. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates his Champions of Earth award to 125 crore Indians for their commitment to environment protection. Rafale aircraft to be a game changer in the subcontinent, says Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa. BSP Chief Mayawati says her party will have no alliance with Congress for Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh Assembly elections. 2 American and a British scientist win Nobel Prize in Chemistry for Evolution Research. And in badminton, Ajay Jairam and Saurabh Verma enter second round of Chinese Taipei tournament. The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs CCEA has increased the minimum support price MSP for all Rabi crops for the current financial year, which will be marketed in 2019-20 season. Briefing media in New Delhi this evening, Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh said,
इस बार 19-20 में विपणन की जाने वाली 18-19 मौसम की जो रबी की फसलें हैं उसके लिए न्यूनतम समर्थन मूल्य हेतु आज कैबिनेट ने मंजूरी दी है। गेहूं पर 105 रुपये, जौ पर 30 रुपये, चना पर 220 रुपये, मसूर पर 225 रुपये, तोरिया एवं सरसों पर 200 रुपये और कुसुम पर 845 रुपये की वृद्धि की गई है।
The minister said the MSP fixed by the government is much higher than the cost of production. Speaking on the occasion, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the decision is a step towards doubling the farmers' income.
By increasing the MSP today, the farmers of India will have an additional income to the tune of 62,635 crores. Today's decision embodies the commitment of Shri Narendra Modi-led India government's commitment for the welfare of the farmers to ensure additional income, and that's how it works out.
The Union Cabinet has approved Bhopal and Indore Metro Rail project. Ravi Shankar Prasad said the Bhopal Metro project is estimated to cost 6,941 crore rupees and is likely to be completed in 4 years. The Indore Metro project will cost over 7,000 crore rupees. National Institute of Mental Health Rehabilitation on Bhopal-Siuhar Road will be established. The Cabinet also approved a package of 469.41 crore rupees for public sector undertaking NEPA Limited for revival and mill development plan in Madhya Pradesh. The Cabinet today approved the redevelopment of railway stations by Indian Railway Stations Development Corporation Limited, IRSDC. This will be done through simplified procedures, adapting various business models and for longer lease tenure of up to 99 years. The program will help provide state-of-the-art amenities for passengers and generate additional revenue. Speaking to media after the Cabinet meeting, Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said,
Indian Railway Stations Development Corporation Limited. This shall be the nodal agency to ensure a coordinated development of all the railway stations. Should there be a combination of certain railway stations or large pool of railway stations, this they will take a call depending upon the suitability, the executability and market conditions.
Mr. Prasad said redevelopment of railway stations will lead to increased job creation and improved economic growth. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the Champions of the Earth award he was conferred with today is an honour to 125 crore Indians who are committed to environment protection. He said it is also an honour to tribals, fishermen and farmers of India. He emphasized that the award is also an honour for India's commitment for sustainable energy.
ये भारत के जंगलों में बसे उन आदिवासी भाई बहनों का सम्मान है जो अपने जीवन से ज्यादा जंगलों को प्यार करते हैं। ये भारत के उन मछुआरों का सम्मान है जो समंदर और नदियों से उतना ही लेते हैं जितना अर्थ उपार्जन के लिए आवश्यक होता है। ये वो लोग शायद स्कूल कॉलेज में नहीं गए होंगे, लेकिन वो लोग मछलियों के प्रजनन के मौसम में मत्स्य का काम, समंदर में जाने का काम बंद करते थे। ये भारत के उन करोड़ों किसानों का सम्मान है जिनके लिए ऋतु चक्र ही जीवन चक्र है। मैं सम्मान के लिए आप सबका हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूं।
Mr. Modi expressed happiness that India's sensitivity towards environment is being acknowledged the world over. He said Indian culture has always considered environment as a living entity functioning in a balanced ecosystem. He said climate and calamity are directly related to culture, and if climate is not the focus of the culture, calamity cannot be prevented. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres presented the United Nations highest environmental honor award to Mr. Modi at a special ceremony in New Delhi. The Prime Minister has been selected in the leadership category for his pioneering work in championing the International Solar Alliance. It is also in recognition of Mr. Modi's unprecedented pledge to eliminate all single-use plastic in India by 2022. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said, Prime Minister Modi recognizes that climate change poses a direct existential threat to the world and also knows what needs to be done to avoid a catastrophe. He said Mr. Modi knows the problems and also works to solve them. President Ram Nath Kovind today said, no reform of the UN will be complete without the reform of the UN Security Council. Mr. Kovind said the current permanent membership of the Security Council does not reflect contemporary global realities. He emphasized that the Security Council's membership and work methods need to be updated to equip it to face the challenges of the 21st century. Mr. Kovind said this while Secretary General of United Nations Antonio Guterres called on him at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President said the UN must adapt itself to the changing times and should be more responsive to the needs of all countries. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has said nuclear power is a clean, cost-effective and commercially viable energy resource which a developing country like India should make good use. He was addressing the international conference on recent developments in clean and safe nuclear power generation in Hyderabad today. He said the country is witnessing an increasing demand for energy due to urbanization and other factors. He further said increasing the share of nuclear energy is essential to ensure sustainable development of the country and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa says Rafale aircraft will be a game changer when it comes to the subcontinent. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, he said India got a good package and a lot of advantages in the Rafale deal. When asked if the IAF was informed when the number of aircraft was changed from 126 to 36, he said IAF was consulted at an appropriate level and it is up to the government to choose.
Rafale was already evaluated, cost discovered, full clarity was available, and we had reached an advanced stage for procurement of the aircraft. Considering another variant at this stage would require a few more years, it was decided to procure two squadrons of Rafale on a G2G basis to meet the critical operation necessity of the IAF, which is not unique.
BSP Supremo Mayawati today announced that her party will not contest assembly elections in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh with Congress. She alleged that Congress is more interested in destroying her party than dislodging the BJP. Speaking to media in New Delhi, she said,
गठबंधन की ताजा घटनाओं के संबंध में कांग्रेस पार्टी के दुखद रवैये के परिणाम स्वरूप ही बीएसपी ने छत्तीसगढ़ राज्य में शीघ्र ही होने वाले चुनाव में क्षेत्रीय पार्टी के साथ मिलकर चुनाव लड़ने का फैसला लिया है। राजस्थान व मध्य प्रदेश में भी बीएसपी अकेले अपने बलबूते पर ही चुनाव लड़ेगी।
BJP President Amit Shah today appointed Party Leader and Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan as party's election in charge in Madhya Pradesh. Mr. Shah has appointed Union Minister Prakash Javadekar as party's election in charge in Rajasthan. Health Minister J.P. Nadda will be party's election in charge in Telangana. Justice Ranjan Gogoi was sworn in as the next Chief Justice of India today. President Ram Nath Kovind administered him the oath of office at a function in Rashtrapati Bhavan. Justice Gogoi succeeds Justice Deepak Mishra, who retired yesterday. Justice Gogoi will be the 46th Chief Justice of India. He will have a tenure of a little over 13 months. The Prime Minister has congratulated Justice Ranjan Gogoi on taking oath as the Chief Justice of India. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, Justice Gogoi's experience, wisdom, insight and legal knowledge will benefit the country greatly. India is moving towards a cashless economy to prepare a roadmap to boost transparency and financial inclusion. The Digital India program is a flagship program of the central government with a vision to transform the country into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy. Here is a ground report from our Jalandhar correspondent on how people are using various modes of digital payments and converting India into a less cash society.
The digital or electronic transaction of the capital by using net banking, credit cards, etc. is called cashless transfer. People can easily pay their bill online, shop and schedule transactions and manage all the finances using their laptops or smartphones. A beneficiary, Chandan from Jalandhar, said that digital payment is very safe mode of payments.
बहुत बेनिफिट्स ने जिसकी नेटवर्किंग प्रोटेक्शन होगी, एंटी थेफ्ट हो गया, प्राइवेसी प्रोटेक्शन होगी, बैंक प्रोटेक्शन होगी, सेफ भी है, एक्टिव भी है, फास्ट भी है और एफिशिएंट भी है.
Likewise, a beneficiary Shubham from Jalandhar said,
कार्ड में ही आपके लाखों रुपए पड़े हैं, बल्कि आप कैश लाखों की मात्रा में ले जा नहीं सकते. कैश कैरी करने में भी बहुत मुश्किल होती है. मेरे को लगता है कि ये बहुत ही ज्यादा आसान चीज है. आजकल सारी जगह पे आपको यूज करने को मिलेगा, बल्कि जो आपके ठेले वाले जो होते हैं वो भी डिजिटली एनेबल्ड हो चुके हैं.
Shift away from cash will make it more difficult for tax evaders to hide their income. The overall idea of digital payments is to reduce usage of cash and increase transparency. This helps to curb corruption and flow of black money, which results in an increase of economic growth. Gagandeep Kaur Devgan, AIR News, Jalandhar.
2 American scientists and a British researcher have won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for Evolution Research. Francis Arnold and George Smith are of the United States and Gregory Winter is British. The Nobel jury said in Stockholm that the scientists have been awarded for harnessing the principles of evolution to develop proteins used to make everything from biofuels to pharmaceuticals. Bachindri Pal, the first Indian woman who scaled the Mount Everest, will lead a 40-member rafting expedition, Mission Gange, to spread the message of cleanliness along the river Ganga. Interacting with media persons in New Delhi today, she said the expedition will try to reach as many people as possible, heighten awareness on keeping the great river clean. Benchmark domestic stocks today plunged around 1.5% amid negative Asian share markets. A report.
Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange tumbled 551 points or 1.51% to trade below the 36,000 mark at 35,976. The Nifty at the National Stock Exchange also declined below 11,000 level, losing 150 points or 1.36% to 10,858. The rupee today weakened 43 paise to end at record closing low of 73 rupees and 34 paise against the US dollar, and Brent crude was trading around $84.70 a barrel. Paul Thottam with Sanjeev Kumar Singh for AIR News.
On to sports now. Indian shuttlers Ajay Jairam and Saurabh Verma entered the second round of the Chinese Taipei tournament today. Jairam staved off a spirited challenge from Japan's Hashiro Shimono and defeated within an hour to set up a second-round clash with Denmark's Kim Brun next. Saurabh Verma beat local boy Lee Chiao Hao. Verma will take on Riichi Takeshita of Japan in the next round. The second-round matches will be played tomorrow. The first cricket test between India and the West Indies will be played in Rajkot from tomorrow. The match will begin from 9:30 a.m. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Cabinet hikes MSP for all Rabi crops of 2018-19 season. Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad says the decision is a step towards doubling farmers' income. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates his Champions of Earth Award to 125 crore Indians for their commitment to environment protection. Rafale aircraft to be a game changer in the subcontinent, says Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanoa. BSP Chief Mayawati says her party will have no alliance with Congress for Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh Assembly elections. 2 American and a British scientist win Nobel Prize in Chemistry for Evolution Research. And in badminton, Ajay Jairam and Saurabh Verma enter second round of Chinese Taipei tournament. And that is all in the news at 9. Good night.